X-Men 97 Season 2. What happened, man? Quite frankly, it's a rhetorical question. We all know what happened. Just want you to know I'm a precog and I called this a year ago. I knew that with Marvel bringing in Matthew Chauncey to steer the ship that this was going to be a disaster. Why? Because he did What If. I don't need to harp too much on the X-Men 97 finale because I feel like everyone has pretty much covered the bases of this already. The first 4 episodes started really strong, and actually I really liked the 5th episode. It was my favorite of the season. And then the show very quickly lost the plot. Literally and figuratively. The sticking point for why I think Season 1 was so much better than this one is that it had more room to breathe. It wasn't operating at breakneck speed, and it wasn't one thing to the next, and then to the next. Oh, and then it's over, and it's solved by the power of friendship. Seriously, pretty much every major conflict in Season 2 is resolved with some power of friendship, love conquers all type bullshit, which, you know, is a recurring theme in a lot of fiction, but it can't solve every problem in your goddamn season. That's just lazy writing. So with no time for the characters to breathe and develop, we don't really feel the stakes of any of these threats that arrive because, well, quite frankly, none of them really take the time to breathe or develop either. It's all about the scenes in between something. Like, my linchpin for all of this is the scene in 97 Season 1 where Xavier comes back and he's having a whole conversation with Scott and Jean, and they're all like, hey man, what the hell? The characters are going through something. It's between all the major plot pieces and all the action set pieces of the story. The character moments that build both of those things and make us care about them, that are completely missing in Season 2. Apocalypse comes back, and as soon as he shows up again, it's over. And why is it over? Because love is stronger than... You get what I'm saying. I had feared that Marvel Studios taking more of an interest in my precious X-Men was going to water everything down like they watered down all of their other properties. For a while, I was actually comforted by the fact that X-Men weren't as big as the Marvel Studios properties, because then they were more or less safe from Marvel Studios synergy and from being, turned into corporate product and really watered down. But the horrible monkey paw of Season 1's success and Marvel giving a shit about my precious X-Men again is that, well, the media is just not as good and not as taken care of. And yes, I remember the dark 10-year period before Krakoa, but man, my favorite Marvel franchise is about to get exploited big time. I'm already starting to see stuff like this, and it's gonna piss me off. Also, just for reference, this is how in this shit I have been, okay? I'm not a fucking poser. This is how I've been on this.